But the last half hour, President Cox, we had in studio with Larry Michels from the Economic Policy Institute. You may have seen it. They issued a report last week. With the headline of the article about it is how today's unions help working people, giving workers the power to improve their jobs and unrig the economy. And the point he was making is that they found that collective bargaining is just the most important tool that workers have in this country, and they have it through the power of the unions. So
that's the only way workers have a chance to be able to bargain to get decent wages. Look at all these auto workers that's tried to organize, particularly in the South, and they'll say, we're making more money than our friends are making, but they're still making anywhere $5 or $10 or more less an hour, less benefits. Sure, it's a better job than what they had, but at the same token, these companies are making plenty of money. They need to share with the workers. The way to the middle class, the way to own a home, raise your children, save for retirement, educate your children, is by having collective bargaining. As we see the decrease in collective bargaining, we've seen the overall wages of everyone in this country go down.
Right. And we now have, again, an administration where I'm sure, what Donald Trump wants to make this is a right-to-work nation.
A right to work for less.
For
nation.
less, yes, right.
And we use these terms like right to work. No, it's not right to work. It's right to work for less money. And as we've beat back unions, made it very difficult for unions to organize, for workers to band together and bargain collectively, it's harming all workers. Everything I read also every day in any one of the newspapers or see on TV, wages are down. Everyone's wages are down. The buying power is down. However, the upper 1% has more and more and more. So we know trickle down don't work.
Right. So the question I asked Larry, I ask you too, is we know this, you know this, I know this, proud union member for over 30 years, but why do so many young people today, why is the membership down in unions across the board, both private sector and public sector unions?
Part of it has become more and more difficult to form and join unions. The laws are stacked against us. We had an opportunity here a few years ago to get the Employee Free Choice Act where we would have had card check. You get companies that's spending hundreds of millions to billions of dollars in busting unions and fighting against the workers organizing, and particularly the auto workers in these southern plants. They've got a very construed method where all the workers work more than 50 miles from that plant. They hire them from all these different directions so that they don't join together in communities,
Make
social
it as difficult
groups,
as they can.
clubs,
Yeah, right.
churches, all those type things. Because community drives issues. It's very methodical in what they have done. But yet, as we see unions go down, we're seeing wages go down, and sooner or later, the American people have got to wake up and realize that collective bargaining is the best thing for working people in this country.